Assalamualaikum, my name is AHLAM binti Muhammad Yusuf. My NURSYAKIRA number is 2023395527. In Malaysia, there are several economic policies that has been created to advance the national economy of the country. It's including the National Entrepreneurship Policy, or known as NEP. The NEP is the country long-term strategy to make Malaysia an entrepreneurial nation by 2030. This approach aims to create conclusive business class, increase innovation and support business growth. For the policy problem faced by the entrepreneurs before the existence of this national entrepreneurship policy was the lack of micro, small, medium and cooperative businesses. The lack of business due to the access to financing, difficulty in obtaining loans, lack of access to technology and others. As we know, small, micro, medium business play an important role in the country's economic growth. The company, it helped the country strengthen the economy. And based on the data, show that micro companies increased, but small and medium companies decreased from 2016 to 2018. In addition, the increasing in micro, small, medium and cooperative business is one of the strengths national entrepreneurship policy. There is an increase in the micro, small, medium and cooperative business. This increase happened because of the various initiatives that has been introducing in this program, including the initiative of the MARA and the Tekun, which allow financing to be accessed more easily. Also, improvement to infrastructure equipment that can encourage entrepreneurial activities by providing access and business premise. Besides, data show there is an increase in micro business while the small and medium in business still remain in the same figure. Alright, second problem is lack of education about entrepreneurship. Lack of knowledge of education causes lack of awareness and exposure about entrepreneurs. Among the reasons for the lack of exposure are the lack of interaction at the level of school, university and others. For instance, in IPT, entrepreneurship programs are still implemented outside the curriculum and causes students to find it difficult time to balance and between the academic need and activity of entrepreneurship. As the data show that the number of the IPT graduates who enter in the field of entrepreneurship after graduation only increased slightly as in 2013 to 2015. It shows that entrepreneurs still lack of entrepreneurial knowledge. Next, the strength of the national entrepreneurship policy is it emphasizes more on the education of entrepreneurship. This policy emphasizes the development of entrepreneurship, such as the initiative of the IPT entrepreneurship policy and the strategic plan by the Malaysian Ministry of the Education. It provides application and exposure to entrepreneurial culture and value into the country higher education system. It also invites the minds of IPT students from being job seeker to job generators. Besides, the number of IPT graduates who venture into the field of entrepreneurship after completing the higher education increased from the 700 students to 9,151 in 2020 to 2021.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MOHD binti ZUKIRUHISHAM. My student ID is 2023168309. As we know, unemployment in Malaysia is one of the things that the government takes very seriously. Even more unemployment that happens among the youth. Youth unemployment is still high and is a major challenge for all parties, whether the government or non-government to settle it.
Looking at the data provided by Dr. Anthony Das as the head of economics at MBank Research, thinks that Malaysia's position is quite high compared to other countries, even though Indonesia and China have higher unemployment rates. However, Malaysia's unemployment rate is still considered high. Even more worrying is the relatively high youth unemployment rate. One of the causes of unemployment among youth is because they choose a job. A job like entrepreneurship is a form of work that has no guarantee of success because the profits earned by the entrepreneurs often take time to see results. Therefore, youth often do not choose entrepreneurship as one of the jobs. According to Heng and Ying 2017, unemployment remains an economic problem and also the first issue that needs to be resolved by the government and all parties. This is because the problem is believed to increase from year to year if a solution is not sought. The field of entrepreneurship is the most flexible and interesting job. This is because the entrepreneurs themselves can manage the time and capital they need to use. However, to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to have high discipline. In Malaysia, there are many entrepreneurs that Malaysia has successfully produced, followed by the assistance given to the entrepreneurs who want to start a business. It's become one of the causes for people to increase their own income. According to Aziz 2021, the government will help entrepreneurs such as micro, small and medium enterprises (PMKS) by giving a grant of 6 million and priority will be given to the B40 group. One of the assistance given by the government to help the entrepreneurs and start their business. According to NOR 2020, the Ministry of Finance has announced an increase in business registration in 2020 of 85,901 registered through the Companies Commission of Malaysia (SSM) from January to September 2020. It can be seen as a good increase because in the previous year, only as many as 76,443 registered business. This increase shows that the impact is positive in the field of entrepreneurship. The policy further helps entrepreneurs to continue to develop their business and start a business with the various assistance available. This objective provides an opportunity for all entrepreneurs to have a supportive atmosphere that can inspire and nurture the field of entrepreneurship in Malaysia. This arrangement was created to benefit the society to have an enabling environment and providing economic generation in the long term and positive social. Giving a holistic meaning is combining all aspects and factors related to entrepreneurship. In addition to this, the funding provided by the government ensures that entrepreneurs can run their business smoothly. For example, the government is trying to help local entrepreneurs by using digital consumption applications. Due to the increasingly modern world, the use of digital is very widespread, and online business is an excellent choice. According to Bernama 2017, Datuk Wira Osman Aziz said that as many as 70,000 entrepreneurs have registered to use digital business and as many as 50,000 have been successfully trained by MDAT. The data also says that as many as 17,000 entrepreneurs have successfully increased their income as a result of the use of digital business and the training received. According to him, this e-usahawan program should be used for entrepreneurs, especially those who do business on a small scales. The objective can be said to have a positive impact when there is an increase in the rate of entrepreneurs using e-usahawan. A total of 241,470 traders benefit through e-commerce. AISYAH, the ministry's success in training more than 450,000 Malaysians who are able to generate a total income of 1.05 billion through the Usahawan program. The program helps generate income for entrepreneurs by using digital technology that can increase sales. 91,000 entrepreneurs who participate in DE Dagang are women, which give them the opportunity to increase their knowledge and digital skills to advance their business.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti RABIATUL binti ZAIMI and my student ID is 2023375339. So moving on to my part, I'm going to elaborate about the second and the third objective of NEP 2030. So the second objective of NEP 2030 is to create a community that has entrepreneurial thinking and culture. Developing an entrepreneurial mindset and culture include creating an environment where people are encouraged to think and behave like entrepreneurs, so they may help in the advancement of innovation, problem solving, and economic development. So, to achieve this goal, entrepreneurship education must be spread at all levels, including primary schools to universities, so that it can encourage an entrepreneurial mindset from a young age. Moreover, NEP 2030 must develop entrepreneurship programs and courses in universities that teach entrepreneur skills such as business planning, financial management, marketing, and leadership. To make this agenda as a success, students must first be exposed to the field of entrepreneurship. In the data provided by Ministry of Higher Education, as you can see beside me, it stated that the percentage of students that get entrepreneurship exposure increased year by year starting from 2016 until 2018 before the NEP 2030 launch. As can be seen in the table, it stated that the percentage increased from 60% in 2016 to 75% in 2017 and lastly increased to 80% in 2018. Moreover, the data also shows that the percentage of graduate entrepreneurs and student entrepreneurs increased by years. The second objective of NEP 2030 has become strength to this policy because in the year of the establishment of NEP 2030, which is in 2019, the percentage of students that get entrepreneurship exposure has increased from 80% to 90% in 2019. Subsequently, the percentage of graduate entrepreneurs and student entrepreneurs also increased in 2019, which is to 4% and 10% respectively. Moving on to the third objective of this policy, it is to achieve an increase in the number of high-quality Malaysian entrepreneurs who are competitive and possess a global mindset. Malaysia must produce more entrepreneurs who are not afraid to take risks to make better changes in their business so that it can expand their business globally or internationally. If fear of failure continues, Malaysia will not be able to produce entrepreneurs who are competitive and creative in the future. However, there is no denying that the NEP 2030 objective is still being worked on and it can be seen through the Global Competitive Index. So, what is global competitiveness? Global competitiveness refers to a country's or organization's ability to compete successfully in a worldwide marketplace. Other than that, the Global Competitive Index, which is GCI, is a method that measures the microeconomic and macroeconomic basis of national competitiveness. As you can see, the statistical data beside me shows that Malaysia's ranking in Global Competitive Index, which is GCI, increased year by year starting from 2014 to 2018, which are from 5.16% to 74.4%. In 2017, Malaysia ranked 23 in Global Competitive Rank and the rank increased to 25 in 2018. Unfortunately, this objective cannot be achieved yet because there is a decrease in a percentage in Global Competitive Index in the year of 2020 and 2021. Referring to the data beside me, which I get from the Malaysian Economic in Figures 2021, it can be shown that Malaysia is still ranked at 25 in Global Competitive Ranking and the ranking is the same as 2018. Despite the ranking is not decreasing, nevertheless, the score of percentage of Global Competitive Index is decreasing from 74.4 in 2018 to 73.85 in 2020 and 2021. This shows that Malaysia is still a bit lacking in global markets compared to the other countries.
Hi, my name is SYAFIQAH binti SHAMSUL KAMAL, and my student ID is 2023375593. The next objective of the National Entrepreneurship Policy is improving capabilities of micro, small and medium entrepreneurship, MSMEs, and also cooperative business. This is in line with the strategic thrust 5 of this policy, which is strengthening the entrepreneurial capabilities of MSMEs. The capabilities here includes innovation, competitiveness, and also development. This objective considered as one of the strengths of this policy, as it is successfully achieved once this policy implemented in 2019. According to the data, the score of Global Entrepreneurship Index of Malaysia increased to 40.1 in 2019 compared to years before, which the score was constantly decreased from 2015 to 2018. Although our neighboring countries such as Thailand and Indonesia also showing improvement on 2019, but Malaysia's score increasement is the highest compared to these two countries. This put Malaysia on the ranking 43 out of 137 countries. Now, moving on to the next objective, which is making entrepreneurship as preferred career field. Instead of being an wage earner, the government wants most Malaysians to start up their own business as main income source, or at least as side income, as this field provides a greater opportunity to improve the quality and income rate either at the individual or national level. This is in line with the strategic thrust number 1 of this national entrepreneurship policy, which is fostering entrepreneurship culture across all segments of all Malaysian society. This objective can be said as the strength of this policy, as it is also successfully achieved since the first implementation year, which is 2019. According to the data, the percentage of graduates involved in business field increased drastically from 2018 to 2019. Meanwhile, in 2020, it increased at 9.3% in total of registered and non-registered business. This is, even though this seems like just a small increasement, it is still a positive number and should be prized, since the situation in 2020 was very challenging considering the occurrence of the COVID-19 pandemic. This might be influenced by the supportive government that scored on the 12th global ranking of doing business in 2020. This percentage will surely be increased year by year, since the government has announced of RM40 million allocation for online business entrepreneurs in budget 2040.
10 juta ringgit untuk program Shop Malaysia Online. Itu untuk peniaga kecil, terutama bidang makanan yang berniaga dari rumah.
Assalamualaikum everyone who are watching this. Thank you for watching this video. So my name is KAMARUL IDHAM bin YUSOFF. My card metric number is 2023-399-767. For my part today is about strategy of national entrepreneurship policy. So there are 6 strategies that can relate to this video. The first one is strategic one. The explanation is fostering entrepreneurship culture across all segments of Malaysian society. The second one is strategic thrust 2. The optimizing regulator environment and access to funding. The third one is stimulating holistic and integrate entrepreneurship. The third one is strategy thrust 4, accelerating economic growth through innovation-driven entrepreneurship. The strategy of 5 is strengthening entrepreneurship capabilities and performance of micro, small, medium enterprise. So the 6th one is about international using high growth enterprise. There are a few example that I can tell you about strategic thrust 4, such as innovation is the one of the main element in driving a country economic growth. So every time product must have to be supported with innovative ecosystem that dynamic as well. So the current ecosystem need to be restructured and improved to stay relevant and always have technology and adoption digital economy. So that will improve and that will be the quality of the product and the lesson of the depends on the labor. So the most important thing of this strategies is that communication and collaboration among entrepreneurs. So innovatives and innovation that can make from other hand of people is more innovative and need to be out or speak on the industry. So the synergy generate at the action of significant and ensure that their domestic market have to be added value and create the practical innovation that will achieve on the market, also the economy of the country. That's all for my part. We move to other part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is SITI NURSYAKIRA binti Muhammad RODZI and my student ID is 2023-375347. Assalamualaikum. So next, based on the weakness of the policy, the recommendation that can be made to enhance global competitiveness is by promoting market diversification. It is very crucial to encourage entrepreneurs to explore and enter new markets. By promoting market diversification, Malaysia can reduce dependence on a single market and open doors to new opportunities, thus strengthening its position in the global economy. Over-dependent on a single market limit the scope for growth, innovative, and also resilience. By promoting market diversification, Malaysian entrepreneurs can expand their reach, tap into new customer segment, and also reduce the danger of being affected by changes in the economic or political situation. After that, I would like to suggest some general recommendations that could be made to solve or satisfy the challenges that often occur in the policy. So, the first one is to improvise the funding issue. Enhancing access to funding for entrepreneurs should be made. Generally known, funding will always be at the forefront of the entrepreneur's mind, whether the organization is just getting started or going on a new venture. Indirectly, it is also one of the main problems to carry out this policy. As we could see in the data, there is decreasement in business lending since the start of the policy, which is from 2019 to 2020. So one of the ways to enhance access to funding for entrepreneurs is by simplifying the loan application process. Make the process of applying for a loan easier and faster for entrepreneurs by reducing paperwork, bureaucratic requirement, and providing clear instruction. Use technology to allow entrepreneurs itself to apply for loan online and speed up the approval process. It will help and make it easier for entrepreneurs to get financial help since the process of getting loan become more efficient. The third one to improvise technology challenges is encourage technology adoption. The Malaysian government should offer financial incentive to help entrepreneurs pay for e-commerce platform, digital marketing tools, and also inventory management system. So this incentive will encourage them to adopt technology and also help them to compete in the online marketplace. In addition to financial incentive, the Malaysian government can also encourage technology adoption by providing
educational
and
training resources.
For example, the government should offer workshop and seminar on how to use e-commerce platform, digital marketing tools, and also other technologies. According to a 2023 report by the World Bank, only 36% of Malaysian business have an online presence. This is significantly lower than the global average of 56%. The report also found that only 17% of Malaysian business are selling products and services online.